I'm not a Jew.
Take a listen at the Ugandan President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni react to the current war in the Middle East, in which Israel and the United States of America are bombarding Iran over nuclear weapons fears and allegations, as they push for a regime change in the country. It's a reaction that the Ugandan leader made on the Wednesday of March 4, 2026, as he presided over the 15th anniversary of the Uganda People's Defense Force, and in which he made it clear that he does not support Israel's attack on its neighbors over the pretext that it's defending the lands that were given to the Jews by God. That, as for him, he only supports a spiritual war against evil, and not an identity war between Jews, Gentiles, Arabs, Persians, Muslims or so forth.
Now regarding the Bible, me, I am a Christian. I'm not a Jew. I don't know how Archbishop Orombi will help me, because in the Old Testament there are things like this books of Joshua, those fights between the Jews and the other tribes. We need to understand those fights. Were they tribal fights or spiritual fights? Because God was supporting the Jews because they were believing in God, while the other ones were believing in pagans. So there, I am part of that. I will be part of that war, the spiritual war between paganism and believing in God. But the tribal fights among the Jews and their neighbors, I don't know whether I want to be part of those fights. We were discussing this in the 60s. And I was very active, because you remember I was president of the Scripture Union. And our line was, look here, when Jesus died, was it when he died or something? When the curtain in the Ekar was torn, where did that happen? In the Nyankole we say Enyagamo. Enyagamo the curtain in the Ekar. And our interpretation at that time was that Jesus had united the Jews and the Gentiles. This is what we were interpreting. I don't know where that one, where it is in the Bible. But if you go to the parable of the Good Samaritan, what was Jesus saying? Was he emphasizing the old conflicts of Jews and Gentiles and I don't know what, circumcised and uncircumcised? Or was he saying, we shall know them by their fruits? Meaning, we shall know you by what you do, not by who you are. Because so that's why I feel more comfortable being a Christian, because that is the NRM ideology. Politics of identity, we reject. Politics of actions, we support, of interest. So there, you the religious people, you need to clarify for, even for me, I would get time and discuss with you.